everyone. Excuse me. I'm so glad you guys are here today. This is my third video of my little Easter mini series. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Let's see, Tuesday, we made these adorable little boxes, and this one is stuck to that one. Okay, Tuesday we made these cute little basket boxes, maybe you could call them. So cute. This is what we made on Tuesday. Yesterday, we made these little egg boxes. Really cute. So cute. I love them all. And today, we're going to make my favorite. This one is just a cute little box that you can put in a basket or maybe just leave on somebody's desk. Maybe just have a bunch on hand to give out. This one's really cute. I really love this one. So we're going to make this one today. And these are the other ones that I have made, and they're all on my blog, and you can find the videos also on my YouTube channel, so check all those out. So I'm going to move these all out of the way. Let's talk quickly about a few things going on with Stampin' Up! Right now. Right now, we are in celebration. Tomorrow is March 1st. Tomorrow we are getting ready to start the last month of celebration. So if you haven't gotten any of these products yet, if you have them on your wish list, you only have a month left. So what are you waiting for? There's so many amazing products. We have 3 new ones as of February 15th. And then we still have the ones from our first release. There are a few that are gone, but most of the products are still available, and they're so amazing. So you only have a month left to get these. So don't wait any longer. If they're on your wish list, get them now. The second thing is Paper Pumpkin is turning 6, and they're giving us 2 stamp sets in the March kit. You have until March 10th to sign up, so you only have about 10 days left to do that too. So don't miss this kit. This kit is going to be incredible. Don't miss this kit in March. And finally, beginning tomorrow on March 1st, we have celebration coordination coming. So Stampin' Up! Has released, or will release, starting tomorrow, some amazing stamp sets that coordinate with these amazing products that maybe you've already earned, or maybe you want to earn. Now you can purchase these products to help you earn these ones, and it's fantastic. There's so many fantastic ones. There's a great greeting stamp set that also coordinates with a lot of the stamp sets in Celebration, and there's 4 sets of framelits that coordinate with our Celebration stamp sets, and then there's a punch that also coordinates with our greetings in our Celebration stamp sets. So this is such a great promotion. Make sure that you get these on your wish list. Make sure you get them sooner rather than later. They are available while supplies last, just like Celebration products. Everything's only available while supplies last, so don't miss out on anything. If you do want to place an order, please head to my website. If your order is over $50 or more, not only are you going to get a Celebration product, but you're going to get a free roller ribbon from me. I'm going to send you a free roller ribbon of your choice so that you pick a roller ribbon either from the annual catalog or the occasions catalog, and I'll send it to you as a thank you for ordering with me. If your order is over $150, don't use the host code. You're going to get those hostess benefits, and I'll still send you the ribbon. So let's get to the card today, or the box today. We're not making a card. We're making this cute little Easter box. So I'm going to start with the Big Shot stuff just so that I can get the Big Shot out of the way. So I'm going to bring this in. The only thing we're Big Shotting, I'll move this up just a little bit. The only thing we're Big Shotting is this little oval on the front. And actually, now that I think about it, we can't do this first because we have to score a box so we know where that's going. So let me move the Big Shot back. We'll get to the Big Shot in a minute. Let's score our box first, okay? And today is our garbage day, is our trash day. And I hear my trash man coming down the street. So if you hear lots of loud noises, that is my trash collector. It's collection day here today. Okay. So we are going to start with a piece of cardstock. I'm trying to get my cardstock out here. A piece of cardstock that is 5 by 6. So we have 5 by 6. On the 5-inch side, we're going to score, he's right in front of my house now. On the 5-inch side, we're going to score 1, 3.5, and 4.5. And then we're going to turn it, and on the 6-inch side, we're going to score at 1, 2 3/4, 3 3/4, and 5.5. So real easy measurements, nothing crazy here. These, I've written down the measurements here. They are also on my blog. So these are all, that's all our scoring. So we're going to put our tool away, our scoreboard away. And now let's do a little bit of trimming just so we know which is going to be the front and which is going to be the back. So I'm going to cut off on this 1/2 inch side here. I'm going to cut off this little rectangle down here. And I'm going to notch in just a little bit. That's going to help our box go together a little easier. And I'm going to do the same with this one. And I'm going to take off all of these. All of those. So this is what we're left with. Just that tab, that biggest tab right there. That's going to secure our box together. This is the bottom of the box. So this is the top. We have a 1/2 inch score line up here. Let me fold these. Maybe you'll see them a little better. So we have a 1/2 inch score line up here. This is the top of our box. And down here we have an inch down here. And I'm just going to cut up those tabs. And you can notch in on these square tabs if you want. I'm not going to do that today, but you could if you wanted. Now this is going to be, let's fold on all these lines. So this is going to go together. This is going to be the back of our box. This is going to be the front of our box. What we're going to do is trim down this one on the front. So this was going to be the front. So we're going to cut on either side of this one. And then we're going to trim these tabs. And I'm cutting a little bit below the score line. The score line is right here, and I'm going about 1/4 inch below for my tabs. And then the rest of this will just get cut away. This will just all get cut away, just like that. So this is what we're left with. This is going to be the front. And then this is the back. This is the little tab that's going to fold over. Okay, so this is where we want our oval to go. Our little oval cutout here. So I have 2 of the oval framelets. These are, this one, the smallest one measures about 2¼ inches. And then the bigger one, this one measures about 2¼ inches. And then the bigger one measures about 2.5. So 2¼ inches from top and 2.5 from top to bottom. So this is what we're going to cut out. And I'm going to put my bigger one aside. The bigger one we don't need for the box, but we are going to cut the smaller one from the box. So let's pull out our Big Shot again. And now that we know which one is the front, we can set our oval on there. And I'm using the magnetic platform to hold it in place. You could also use a Post-it note or Post-it tape or even washi tape to hold it in place if you don't have the magnetic platform. And I just want to make sure that's nice and straight. My cardstock today that I'm using is Granny Apple Green. So we're just going to cut that out real quick. Perfect. So we have our little oval right here. And now I just want to make a little frame for my little window here. I just want to make a little frame. So I'm going to run the little one through first. You can't really do these at the same time because there's not enough size difference for them to overlap. So if you were to, let me show you, if you were to try to line them up together, they don't really nestle together to cut together. So we have to do this in 2 steps. I'm going to lay the bigger one right on top, and all we want is just a little thin layer, or thin outline, thin frame. And I'm going to put my plate on top, and we're going to run this one through. And then our Big Shot stuff will be done. Okay, let me move the Big Shot. I don't normally keep my Big Shot on my desk, so I usually have to clean my desk when I want the Big Shot on my desk. So I'm going to put my framelets away so I don't lose them. And these little ovals you can save, use for a different project. We're not going to use them today, but you can save, hold on to them. And then this is just a scrap. We're going to use this to punch some things in just a minute. So I'm going to set that off to the side. Now we're going to decorate our box before we assemble it. So I have my little oval here, and then I have some DSP that we're going to put on. So I have 2 for the sides, and these measure 2¼ by 3/4 of an inch. And then the back piece measures 2 1/4 by 1 1/2. And then this little piece, which will go on the top, is 1 1/2 by 3/4. And all of those DSP measurements are on my blog. So I know that you guys are trying to maybe write them down real quick. Don't worry about that. They're on my blog. You can check them out there. So let's start with our DSP pieces. And the DSP that I'm using is from the How Sweet It Is package. That is the Sweet in the Occasions catalog with like the candy jars and those that fun set. And I love that set. And this paper I love. This pattern especially is my absolute favorite pattern, this little rainbow pattern. I love this pattern. So, and I'm just using Snail to put my DSP on. And here's our last piece of DSP. Now for the little frame, you could use a multi-purpose adhesive sheet if you had remembered to put that on before. I'm just going to use my Tombow, my liquid glue here. You could also use the fine tip glue pen if you wanted. Come on. No, it doesn't want to work. I've been using this a lot this morning. I was designing a box, and usually when I design boxes, I like to use my Tombow because it just gives me a little bit of wiggle room. I'm not sure how the box is going to go together at first, so I like to use Tombow first, and then when I start assembling them, I really use Fast Fuse. Okay, this one. I know there's some in there. Okay, let me try another bottle. I have 4 on my desk, so we'll see. Although some of the other ones are running low, so I may have to grab we may have to use glue dots or something. I have so much trouble with glue this week, you guys. Can you imagine? I think some of these are really gone. Okay, let's move to our fine tip glue pen. We'll use this one instead. So we really want to give this time to dry and set up before we assemble the box, which is why I want to get this done first. Okay, we have some glue on there now. So now I'm just going to line this up with my oval and just give that a nice little squish and press. And now I'm going to close my fine tip glue. Okay, 4 tries, we finally found a bottle that was working. Okay, I'm going to set this off to the side so that it can start drying, and we're going to stamp our greetings. So I have just a scrap piece of white, and I have my Coastal Cabana pad. And the stamp set that I'm using is, again, the one from the first box that I did. This is the Itty Bitty Greetings stamp set. Again, such a great stamp set to have, and this one is in the annual catalog. Make sure you look at that, and we're just using Easter Blessings on this one. I'm just going to stamp that in Coastal Cabana, and we are done with our stamping. Okay, I'm going to grab my classic label punch, and we're going to punch this out. I'm going to get it nice and straight in there and punch it out. And then I'm going to just trim the ends. I did little flagged ends on this one, but I think I'm just going to go with, in a little angle here. Just cut those ends off. Perfect. Okay, let's get back to our box. Now, before we assemble our box, we do have to add one more thing, because right now this hole is just a hole. We don't want it a hole. We want to put something on there. So I have a window sheet, and this window sheet is 2 3/8 by 1 5/8. So I just measured 1/8 of an inch smaller than the front of our box would be. And to assemble and to adhere this, I am going to use glue dots. I'm just going to put 1 in each corner. Come on. My gosh, even my glue dots don't want to work with me today. You guys ever have those days? You're like, come on, everything. So I'm just putting 1 in each corner. And then we're just going to assemble this, or not assemble, just lay it down. It should just fit nice and snug right in that opening just to cover that window. And now we have a nice little window to show through. Okay, I didn't burnish any of these edges with my bone folder, and so I'm just going to go through and do that real quick. It's going to give a much better, crisper finish to my box. So I'm going to go through. Okay, and one more thing I'm glad I remembered this before we assembled it. One more thing we need to do before we assemble it is round these corners for this tab. So I have my, what is that? My detailed trio punch, I think is what it's called. And I'm just going to stick this in and round those corners just of the tab. Those are the only corners we need to round, are just of those. And that's just going to make the lid fit in and out of the box a lot easier, and you won't have to struggle and fight with it so much. Okay, now we're ready to assemble our box. And I'm going to put some fast fuse on this tab, and you should just be able to fold it in half and adhere it. And just like that, easy peasy. I'm going to fold in these tabs on the bottom, and then I'm just going to put a little bit of fast fuse or tear tape, whatever you have, whatever you're assembling with, on that very bottom one. And just fold that down. Perfect. So that is the bottom of our box. Now we need a little candy to put inside. So I'm going to get my little chick. And I'm going to stick him in. He's going to fit perfectly, and you'll be able to see him in the window. Isn't that cute? And then this folds over. And this folds into the back just like that. Oh, perfect. It's so cute. A couple more finishing touches and then we're done. So we have our greeting here. We're ready to go with our greeting. And I have the flower. This is one of the flowers from the Itty Bitty Blooms pack in our Occasions catalog. And I'm going to punch 3 of these with my scrap piece that we punched our oval out of. So we're going to use more of that so we don't waste it. Okay. So I have my 3 flowers here. I want to put glue dots on the back of them. I want to add them to my box with glue dots. You could use liquid glue for this. I'm going to use glue dots just because they're faster and they're more convenient, and the liquid glue is not cooperating today, as you saw. So, and then for my greeting as well, I'm just going to stick this on with a glue dot. So glue dots, gotta love them, right? So the greeting I'm just going to stick on right here at the bottom. Stick that on. I'm going to stick a flower right on top here, and then another couple flowers up here. So cute. And then finally, to finish off our box, I'm going to use some rhinestones just to add a little bit of bling. And these rhinestones, this little tiny sheet, is from the Incredible Like You kit. But of course you can use whatever you have. Stick them on there. You may take your pick tool to stick them on. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, I love it. So cute. And I love the fun little springy colors. We're going to bring them back in. So this one was Highland Heather, then we have Melon Mambo and Granny Apple Green, and they all coordinate with that beautiful DSP. So what do you guys think? You guys like it? So this was our 3rd box in our series. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me bring in all of our boxes that we've made. Love these. And make sure to head to my website if you want to order any of these supplies. Remember, the celebration coordination begins tomorrow. You can order all of those products beginning tomorrow, and with every $50 you spend, you get a celebration item. And when you spend $50, in my online store, I'm going to send you a free pack of ribbons. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll be back next week with another card video. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.